Hi everyone, I'm Liana. Make sure you subscribe for more creative budget decor. If you love bee themed decor, you're going to love today's video. Let's get started. So for our first Poundland bee DIY, you're going to take one of these, and it comes with a lid and a straw, so I've just removed those. And then I'm also using some string. I almost forgot what it was called then. And one of the spoons. They come in a pack of 3 for £1. So you're going to start with your string, and you can use normal twine. Add some glue. You just want to get rid of this neck that's showing. So I'm going to cover it with this string. And you're just going to wrap it around after you stick it down to the base. Okay, so here it is all covered now. You want to take some paint, and you might have to mix the colour up so that it looks like honey, and we're just going to drizzle it down all across this little pot. And if you're having trouble with this, another way to do it is to take your hot glue. That way you've got a little bit more control of how you want the design. And then you just go over it with a little bit of paint. You can see that looks so much better than the one that I did with the paint alone. Now I'm just going to start adding the paint on top of the hot glue. Once you've done that, you're going to take your spoon and just insert it inside, and it's up to you if you want to add a little hot glue so that it's nice and secure, or just go without. I think I might add a little. Now you're going to bring back the lid without the straw, and you want to keep it at an angle, and we want to hot glue it to the spoon and just to the edge there. They sell these in Poundland, and I thought it would be really nice to add Winnie the Pooh's head maybe on the centre here, just to break up some of that colour and shine. I'm going to add some twine to the handle again, just to break up the colour and so that we can coordinate with his head, because it's kind of the same colour, isn't it? So just adding some hot glue, and then we'll wind a little around that. Just adding some final detail here using some off-cut flowers from other projects. I'm just going to stick that to the handle, and I feel like that also breaks up some of that gold. I actually have these honey coloured hot glue sticks, and they're really nice for making fake honey. I just decided to do it this way instead this time, just in case you don't have those. Right, moving on to the second DIY, you're going to take one of these. I think they're called, let me just have a look, tile stickers, peel and stick tiles. So I've got one of these, and I'm just going to remove this part here. And then what you want to do is basically paint it so that it looks like the honeycomb and it matches the first DIY. So again, I am just using gold to do this. I'm actually going to use my sponge brush to dab this on. While that's drying, you want to take a Poundland canvas, and this is optional, but I'm just going to prime it with some white gesso. You can use white acrylic paint if you like. So as you saw, I didn't paint the centre, and that's because we're going to stick this on there, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'm impatient, but I do suggest leaving that to dry before you take this and stick it on. You're just going to peel this away and add it just to the center. Now you're going to grab these letters from the works and they fit perfectly. It's up to you if you want to leave it as it is, plain, or you can colour them in using any Sharpie pens. I'm going to colour it with this black one just so that it can stand out a little bit more. Now I'm simply using these because I don't trust my own handwriting, so if you do then you can go ahead and do that, or you can even use a Cricut if you have one. I think that's such a lovely contrast, so you can see the difference there. I think I should have used my Cricut for this, it certainly would have been faster. Now I've finally got all of the letters, so I'm just going to hot glue them in place. This is what it's like crafting with two cats. I'm going to be really brave and just draw like, it's kind of like a spring, you know, to show that something's moving or flying. And yeah, I'm just going to freehand this. I did try to do it with a pencil first, but I just couldn't see it, so I'm just going to have to go straight in with the Sharpie. Now I'm taking these little bees, I got them off eBay, and I'm just going to add some hot glue because like that does not stick at all. And then we'll just add it to that bit there. So here's the second DIY. I'm really glad that I coloured in the letters because I think it just wouldn't have looked right otherwise, and that the spiral came out okay. For the next DIY, you're going to be taking one of these glasses from Poundland and you're going to turn it upside down. You're also going to take their twine, and what we're going to do is hot glue it to this glass and just keep winding it, and we might need to use more hot glue as we go, but we'll see. Just reaching the top now, so I'm adding hot glue until I finish the rest of the glass, which I actually have used all of the twine up. Hopefully I can finish it with what's left. If not, I think I've got some more in my stash. Got so much hot glue on my fingers as well. I'll just peel them off because they're getting in the way a little bit. Be careful not to get burnt doing this. The amount of times I've got burnt with hot glue. Ouch. Okay, there's another one. And then with the excess, I'm just going to add a little glue to the end. So you're going to take a thicker twine, rope. So that one's more like string, this one is, I'd say, more rope. And we want to create a circle, so I'm just seeing how big I want the circle. I think a little bit smaller than that. I think that looks about right. So then you're going to cut it. And then we're going to glue it together to form the circle. Then we're going to glue it in the center. These glue strings, if you've got a hack for that, please do tell me because they drive me crazy. Okay, so we're just going to glue that down now. Alright, and then once you've done that, you want to take your black Sharpie, Poundland DIYS, and then you want to colour the inside. Let me just cut some of that off. Yeah, colour the inside so that it's all black. I'm just going to clean it up a bit. I have seen people like clean the twine up with fire, but that really scares me. I feel like, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know, I keep feeling like it's just gonna catch alight. Again, I'm going to add some hot glue to this, dripping. Now I'm just colouring the honey again. This time I'm not doing it with paint, I'm just using a marker. Then I'm adding these two flowers, which are from Poundland, just on the side there. Doesn't that look beautiful? That's a mix between pretty and beautiful for you there. And then just seeing where this goes, I think that would look really nice there. So again, just adding some hot glue to that. And here's today's final DIY. I just think it's so cute and pretty. I really do love all of them. So that's it for today's ideas. Let me know which one is your favourite, and if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.